B Haynes here. So thanks so much for tuning into my channel. So as you can tell by the title, this is going to be a haul video. Yes, hauling, okay? Listen, I'm gonna warn you right now. Press pause, go get a snack, a cool beverage if you need to, an adult one if you like. This is gonna be amazing. I have so much stuff to show you. So excited. Okay, so if you guys have been watching my previous videos, you know that I went to Imats New York and I vlogged while I was there. So I stayed in New York City for about 4 days, and yeah, I had a super duper awesome time. I had a lot of fun. I had a great time at Imats. This was my most fun Imats experience yet, and this is my 4th Imats, and I had a great time at the events after Imats. Just awesome. Everything was awesome. So yeah, and on top of all that, I got a lot of makeup. so I will show you guys what I got. So I got a little cheat sheet right here, and I have everything literally spread out on my vanity. It's crazy right now. So I'll try to go in the order that I purchased this stuff. That's how I'm trying to remember, and hopefully I've not left out anything. I actually videotaped or recorded this video in my hotel room while I was in New York, like after Imats. But I'm not gonna lie to you, I had just come from the NYX party. I had a few beverages, the adult kind, and I was super duper tired. I was exhausted, and when I replayed the footage to edit it, it just was like so dry and I sounded super tired and the lighting wasn't great. So I decided, okay, I'm gonna re-record it. So I had put all this stuff away, so I'm hoping that I have not left anything out, but it is what it is. So it's gonna be what it's gonna be. Okay, so first up is Inglot. So I bought a few things at Inglot. If you guys know from my previous, Imats hauls and vlogs, I love Inglot. So first up, I bought a 4-pan Freedom palette. So you buy the actual palettes separately from the products that go in them. So I bought the 4-pan palette, and then of course I had to buy 4 blushes to go in them. And they look like this. So the first one is number 124. I can't read my own writing today. The second one, this coral one, is number 70. This next one, this berry color, is number 63. And the pink one is number 62. And I love them, and they're beautiful and awesome. And super duper pigmented. Like, yeah. Crazy. So yeah, I was super happy with that. I'm not going to swatch everything in this video. Probably just that, because as I told you guys, I have so much stuff to show you. Then I also bought a compact, which looks like that. It's got a mirror inside, but I won't blind you. And then I bought a mattifying translucent powder to go inside, because they sold everything separately. So I normally use the MAC Prep and Prime pressed powder, but I ran out of it, and this is cheaper, so I decided to try it out, and so far so good. It's been working on my oily T-zone. And then I got 3 lipsticks. I got number 422, which looks like this, and this is actually not what's on my lips right now, even though it looks exactly the same. Not intentional. That's not what I have on my lips. It's also something I bought at Imats. Accidentally bought some very similar things. Then I got number 229, which is this awesome, like, deep red color. And then I got number 294, which is like a deep berry kind of color. And I've worn that, I think, once or twice. But I love it. Okay, next up, I went to Mehron, and I just picked up 2 powders from Mehron. I bought this same powder 2 years ago at Imats, and I love it. So this is their Celebre Pro HD powder in the color medium dark 4. So that is my color. They're both the same. They only cost, like, I think $12 at Imats. Okay, and these are regular size, so I got 2 of them. Next up, I'm trying to, you know, read my little cheat sheet. Next up, I went to CC Fashion Brush, and I picked up a few things. One, I got some brushes, and they were super duper cheap. I got a few like face brushes, blush brushes, nothing special really. They look like this, and they were $1 a piece, so couldn't pass those up. And then I got a couple of like eyeliner and lip brushes. I have another lip brush somewhere that I can't find, but I've already used it. But I just bought these to kind of use with my OCC lip tires, and you can never have enough eyeliner brushes, and these were 50 cents a piece, so that was a great deal. Then I bought 2 of these little compacts, and they're actually cream concealer, and I don't regularly use cream concealer, but there were 2 for $5, and I decided to try them out. Of course, I can't get it open right this second, but I picked up the color Mocha 2. They do not have a brand name on them, so I can't tell you what the brand name is. It's coming off very orange on camera, but this is my actual color, like once it actually goes on. So I haven't tried those out yet, but we'll see how it goes. And then I also bought this brush, which is currently dirty because I used it this morning, and it's just like a, you know, beauty blender type of sponge on the top. I just liked it because it had a handle, because I wanted to use that to, you know, define my contour like when I use a cream product. So that was cool, and this was like $4. Next up, I got a couple of brushes from Friends Beauty. That was the first time I've ever visited their booth, and I just got 2 brushes. These are the Stylize brushes. I got a blending brush, and then I got like a defined crease brush, and they both were like $4 a piece. Obviously I could have gotten cheaper brushes at like the Royal Langnickel, I always mess that up, Royal Langnickel booth, but the line was kind of ridiculous, so I just decided to skip that. And I'm gonna get into the whole line thing later. Let me try to get through this first. Next up, I went to Ricky's NYC, and I just got 4 things. I got 3 concealers. These are the LA Girl concealers. I could not tell my actual color. They're all, believe it or not, these are all 3 different colors, but they're super duper similar. So I was like, oh, I'll just try all 3 just to try them out. You know, if one's like too dark, I can mix it or whatever. So I got Beautiful Bronze, Espresso, which is the darkest one, and Chestnut. I can tell that in this light that Espresso is too dark to be a concealer for me, so I'll probably just have to use it for contouring. And I actually should have gotten a lighter one to highlight with, but I just didn't think of it at the time. And then I got one of the LA Girl glazed lip paints, and this is in the color Pinup. Shout out to Yvonne the artist. If you've watched my vlog, I think it's the day 1 Imats vlog, then you'll see Yvonne the artist helping me out at the Makeup Forever booth, and she picked out my powder for me. So my powder color is 177. It looks like this. I don't know if you guys can tell on camera, but it is so freaking messy and powdery. Like when you touch your brush with this barely, it gets everywhere. I don't like that at all. I do like the finish and the coverage of it, but just the mess is just really annoying. So I definitely know that's something I will not repurchase just for that fact. I'll stick to my Mehron. Okay, and then I went to Tarte. So at Tarte, I picked up 2 things, and I bumped into my girls, I Learn with Manette and Mommy Tips by Cole, so shout out to them. Of course, if you watch the blog, they are in the footage quite a number of times. So I picked up a Tarte palette, and this is the Amazonian Clay palette. All of their palettes were 20 bucks, which was like, yes, that was a score. So it looks like this. I've used this, I think, like 2 times so far. And yeah, I like the colors. They're pretty simple, mostly like on the nude natural side, and it's really lightweight, so I like that. Pretty simple, definitely worth $20. And then I also picked up a concealer stick. Shout out to Huda Beauty on Snapchat and Instagram, because she talks about this so much on her Snapchat that I decided to try it out, and it was only $10 at Imats. So the color I got is number 3 Park Ave Princess, and it's pretty dark. It looks like this. I believe that this is the darkest color, and I've used this like 2 times and I actually really like it. So it's my first concealer stick that I think I've purchased. So yeah, I got some pretty good results. Next up, this is my favorite thing that I got at Imats, aside from my Mehron blush palettes, Dose of Color. So these were my first Dose of Color lippies that I ever got. I know I'm late, but I'm on it now. So I got 4 of them. I got Bury Me, which looks like this, very similar to my shirt. I got this hot pink guy, which is Pinky Promise. I got this very dark vampy one, which is Black Rose. This is a limited edition color. It's gorgeous. I've worn this like 5 times since Imats because I'm just addicted to it. I just keep wearing it every day. But I did switch up today and I wore Purple Rain, which is on my lips today. Lastly, I got 3 items at the NYX booth. I got a soft matte lip cream in Copenhagen. I really wanted Transylvania, but they were sold out. Then they got more, and by the time I came back over there, they were sold out again. I got a skinny matte liquid liner, and I've really been liking this. I've been using this for like a week. It is the skinniest little like liner tip ever, and that is what I need so I do not jack up my wing. And then I got an NYX gel pencil liner. After Imats, I went to Diva Makeup Queen. That's her YouTube name. Her name is Wing, but her or Wendy, but her YouTube name is Diva Makeup Queen. Most people know her here on YouTube. If not, I will link her below. Just hit her up and watch her channel. She's super awesome. She launched her own makeup line, so I learned with Minette and Mommy Tips by Cole to her makeup launch party, which was at NT restaurant. So it was pretty cool. We paid 40 bucks. I paid at the door because I didn't know about the launch party beforehand. I was kind of out of the loop. So everyone who paid beforehand got a goodie bag and a drink ticket, and we got a 5-course meal, which is awesome because I love to eat. So I paid at the door, so I just got the palette and I got the 5-course meal and the free drink. So that was cool. So at her party, this is her palettes, which is like the coolest thing ever. It's her. She's a little cartoon, and she's like, you know, in New York City and like shooting a movie, it looks like. And then on the back, there's like it looks like Times Square. So there's a skyline, and it's just a bunch of cartoon pictures of her like inserted on the side of the building. So super cute. And then this is the inside of the palette. So it's basically a Z palette. It has a bunch of like neutral shades and then a couple of like pastel kind of colors in there, but just super duper cute. I have not used it yet because I'm still using stuff from Imats and I have other palettes that are in rotation, but super cute and I cannot wait to use it. And then I also bought a couple of shadows that she also had for sale there. So I picked up these 4 colors. So the smaller ones, the purple, the green, and like this kind of rust color were just $1, and the larger one I believe was $2. Oh, I just realized I forgot something that I actually bought at Imats. I bought this Z palettes at Imats, and this, yeah, super handy. I did not own a Z palette, so this is my first one. And also these little baby eyeshadows over here are by Yabby Cosmetics. I also bought those at Imats, so I'm sorry I forgot about that. But yeah, I bought a bunch of them because I actually wanted to make like a travel palette that had all the colors I could possibly need when I travel. Neutrals, brights, darks. So I picked out a bunch of colors and stuck them in here. I wanted an actual small Z palette, which is like this big, but they were sold out. So I went with the medium, which is good because I ended up picking up more shadows. Okay, so after Wendy's party, we went over to the NYX VIP Dine and Unwind event. Yes, I didn't mess that up. So we had a blast, and that is also in my vlog video. So first up, in true NYX fashion, if you've ever seen vlogs from NYX parties, you do a bunch of fun stuff. So they had a caricaturist, 2 of them, and they basically like drew your caricature on an iPad, and people could watch it on the screen, and then they printed them out for you. So that is my caricature, and I had on big giant hoops that day, so this is pretty accurate, and my hair was twisted out, so I like it. And then I took like some random little silly glamour shots, and they print them out for you to commemorate the event. It says Imats NYC 2015 at the bottom, and they just put it like in a little lanyard for you. And then I got a flip book, and I'm so excited because this is my first NYX flip book, and I always see people with these on YouTube, and I'm always jealous, like, oh, I want a flip book and I want to sit it on my vanity and it's gonna be so cute. Now I got one, I'm just saying. So here's my flip book, and yeah, I was like pretending to be a rock star with this inflatable guitar, and yeah, and some like heart-shaped glasses, so it was pretty funny. So yeah, I thought that was really cute, and I was just really excited about getting a flip book. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and aside from that, they gave us a ton of free makeup. So first off, they gave us the NYX bling bag, which I didn't bring with me. So just imagine, you know, a black tote bag with like NYX all blinged out. If you want to see it, I Instagrammed it, so just go to my Instagram, PrettyPRChick, and you can check it out. But what's most important is all the stuff that was inside. Yeah, so I'm gonna try to run through this because it's literally like so much stuff. First off, I got some color correcting powders. I got the banana, I got this regular white translucent one, and then I got a green one. Next up, I got some palettes. I got the NYX Avant Pop palette in the color Nouveau Chic. Super cute, like purples and browns. And then I got a Wanderlust palette, and it's like neutrals with 3 you know, like with a bronzer, a blush, and a highlight. Super duper love that. I have worn this once. You know, super excited. And by the way, Wanderlust is my favorite word. So yeah, this palette was meant for me. I'm just saying. Next up, I got a contour palette. Super excited because I've been using this like crazy, which is why it's like all kind of dusty on the inside. But yeah, I've been using this a lot and I love it. Like seriously, obsessed with it. So super duper grateful for that because I've been practicing my contour. And surprisingly, my face is not contoured today. Okay, whatever. But it's awesome. So yeah. Next up, I had all these in my Muji drawer, so I just pulled out the drawers because otherwise this would be kind of a mess to show you. So we got all of these intense butter glosses. Yes, they gave us all of these shades. They're awesome, and I've used I think 2 of them. I wore this berry color, which also matches my shirt, and this is in Spice Cake. Freaking loved it. I'll try to swatch it real quick. So that's it right there. Freaking awesome. When they say intense, they're intense. They look exactly like they do in the tube. There's no difference. And then this one is Orange Sickle, which is like neon orange. Crazy bright. Love it. So we got all of those. And then we got all of these, and these are the NYX Simply like lip creams. So they have like Simply Pinks, Simply Reds, Simply Purples, Simply Nudes, Simply Vampy ones. Yeah, so I thought these were super awesome. Simply awesome. They gave us all of these, and these are the, I'll do it this way. These are the NYX high voltage lipsticks. They're upside down because I don't want them to fall out of my Muji drawer. But yeah, They seriously gave us every single color in the entire line. And they're crazy intense. The funny thing is, I did not think that these would be super pigmented because they look like more like, you know, kind of like a lip butter or like a colored balm. Didn't think they would be super intense. Guess what? I was wrong. I'm not wrong a lot, but sometimes I'm wrong. And if you can see that, it is like neon purple. If my camera's picking it up. Yeah, so they're actually very, very true to color as they are in the tube. I think I've only opened 2 of these, so I was trying to find the other one that I've opened, but yeah, it's crazy. So I was like super duper surprised, pleasantly surprised, because they are super pigmented. I think this is the other one I wore, and this is a like creamy nude color, and that's right there. You can see how pigmented it is, and that's in the color 10. So yeah. And then next up, they hooked us up with a lot of blushes. So yeah, I got all of these gorgeous colors, super cute. And I didn't own any NYX blushes in the new packaging. I do have a couple like in the bulkier packaging, but I really like these better because I could stack 2 of these on top of each other in the skinny 5-drawer Muji sets. So yeah, but they gave us a lot of blushes, and they're super pigmented and awesome. And some of these colors look really similar, they look alike, but after looking closely I figured out that they are very similar in tone, but one is like a satin and one is like a matte, so that was pretty cool. Okay, next up I got some concealer palettes. So I got one correcting palette, which looks like this. And then I got a conceal, correct, and contour palette, which I have been using. And this one is my correct shade, and this is in the color Deep. And then these are the 2 lighter shades. This is light, and this is medium. And then they hooked us up with some CC creams. So this one is the peach one, and this is for evening discoloration. This is the lavender one, which brightens your skin, and this is also peach, but this is the peach for medium skin tones, and this one was peach for lighter skin tones. So yeah, I think these 2 are for me. They're both medium deep, so I'll try those out. I'll end up giving that one away, as well as like the concealers that aren't for my skin tone. And then they hooked us up with some foundations. Now, as you can tell, these are not my colors, but people rave about these NYX foundations. I wish there was one in here that was my color so I could try it out, but there isn't, and I did not see my color at the NYX booth. I actually didn't see the foundations at all, so I did not get to purchase one, but it was on my list of stuff to try. So yeah, there's different colors: natural beige, medium, warm sand, and California tan. So yeah, these will also be given away as well, so stay tuned, because I'll just start giving away stuff, probably via my channel and random videos, as well as on like Instagram and stuff. Because I definitely got way too much stuff that than I can possibly use. And then I got some tinted brow mascara. I actually got a couple of these. The other one is probably in my brow drawer because I've been using it. This one's in the color Espresso. I think I'm using the one that's lighter than this, if I'm not mistaken. And then I got an NYX Skinny Mascara, which will be awesome for, you know, my bottom lashes. And then I got an NYX, I always say NYX, Big and Loud Lash Primer. I got a white liquid liner. I got a couple more of those gel liners like the one that I purchased. So this one is in the color Pitch Black, which I think is the same color as the one I bought. And then this one's in the color Brown. Then I got a couple of these little brow pencils, which I love. Oh my gosh, I'm using one right now that's also in my brow drawer. These are in black and brunette, but the one that I'm using is in between these two colors, the super dark brown, and I love it. I'll definitely be repurchasing that. And then I got a super skinny marker. Then I got a vinyl liquid liner. I got a waterproof mascara top coat. I got a couple of these Tame and frames, and these are like you know, like brow gels. So yeah, I was looking for the color. It's on here, but I just can't see it. One's in black and one's in espresso. I thought I had another one. It's probably like lying around here in a drawer. And then I got a NYX eyeshadow base in black. So that's interesting. Probably try that out if I want to do like a really vampy smoky eye. And then they gave us a few of these color mascaras, which are super cute. So I definitely want to try these out. I'm going to wait for warmer weather because even though it's spring, I live in Buffalo and it's 40 degrees right now. So it's not really spring yet. And then they hooked us up with a bunch of single shadows. So I got just a bunch of colors. And NYX shadows, I love them. They always have great pigmentation. They're great quality. And I have not opened any of these yet because I'm just trying to make my way. It's a pretty green one. This is in the color Jaded. I'm just trying to make my way through all this stuff. Bedroom Eyes, nice gold one. Ooh, this blue is so cute. Blue jeans. But yeah, so they hooked us up with a bunch of those, and I think that is it. If I left anything out, I'm gonna feel really bad about it, but there's nothing I can do about it. So but I believe that is everything. So definitely shout out to NYX because their goodie bags are the best goodie bags in the world. I'm just saying, in my opinion. Prove me wrong. Send me a better goodie bag. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I had an awesome time. I'm super duper grateful for the, you know, ability to just go to Imats and meet lots of people. I met a bunch of my subscribers, which is always really weird for me because I am not like a huge YouTuber. I don't do YouTube for a living. I, you know, work a regular job and then I do YouTube mostly just for fun. We do get paid to do YouTube. There are perks to being a YouTube partner, but yeah, I have 10,000 subscribers, not a million subscribers. So it is still weird for me when I meet subscribers. I'm just saying, weird in an awesome way, not in a creepy way. That still is taking a little getting used to, and every Imats I meet like more of you guys, so that's so fun to me. But I just thank you guys so much for watching my channel because, you know, we're basically just people just laughing and telling jokes and showing you makeup in a camera. We're just talking to ourselves, basically. I mean, that's pretty much it. So it's cool to know that people are out there watching. So when you meet people in real life that are, you know, like, oh my god, can I take a selfie with you, or I'm so happy to meet you because I watch you on YouTube, that is just a tremendous feeling. Like, that's really awesome. So I just met some great people at Imats, awesome subbies. I met a lot of people that I subscribe to, which is also an awesome feeling because, you know, you watch people, they're just like you, making videos in their house, showing you makeup or tutorials or whatever. And when you meet them, you want them to be nice and have the same personality that they do in their videos. And that has always been the case. I've never met anyone that was like, you know, kind of stuck up or mean or anything from YouTube. So I'm very grateful for that. But I met some awesome people. So if you want to see everybody I met, definitely watch the vlogs. But yeah, I met some of my favorite YouTubers. Definitely Glam Twins by far are some of my favorites. Patrick Star, Beat Face Honey, like just a lot of people. And they were all amazing and all like super nice. Oh, and I met Mac Daddy. Oh, I love him. I stalk him on Instagram. Like in a nice way. But I love him and he was like super sweet. And I met him at Imats. So yeah, so I just thank you guys for watching my channel. So stay tuned because I will be posting a 10,000 subscriber video. I'm just trying to finalize everything that I want to put in the prize package. I want to make it good. So make sure you're subscribed and you stay tuned. And I think my next video is going to be my April favorites. I'm sorry this video is so long, but it has so much stuff to show you, and now I'm rambling and I'm gonna stop. Okay, I love you guys so much and thank you for watching.